Hello, soul fam and everyone out there on the world. This is Spiritual Essence, and this is going to be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars from July 1st to the 15th. Now, this is a general message, so not all messages may apply to your situation. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to pull 9 cards from the Celtic Oracle deck and the Clarifying, and then pull 3 cards from the Knowledge Oracle deck to see what's going on with you for the first half of July. Now, Aries, your cardinal fire, initiating new ways of feeling the emotions. And you guys are born from the first house of self and personality. So, being said, pull out the cards to see what you have going on for the beginning of July. I'm going to do an overall as well from the bottom of the deck. So, here we go. Alright. So, your overall energies is the Two of Swords. So, there is a choice that you're having to make. Okay? You might feel a little bit blinded and not sure on what your choice is. This could be a person, place, or thing, but there's a choice that you're needing to make. Now, I see judgment, so you're giving a birth or rebirth to something. It could be rebirthing a project, a relationship, a aspiration that you wanting to do, but there is a sense of awakening that I see and that I feel. From this awakening and this rebirth, we get the Strength card. So I see you being doing your best to be strong through these situations, being strong through whatever you got going on, and you feel as if you're having to have the strength to do whatever you're wanting to do, or just in life in general. Okay. I also feel with the world that something has gone into a completion. Alright. There's a cycle that has been completed with the World card. Now, with this World, you've had a rebirth or an enlightened period, and it's gotten you the strength to complete whatever cycle you have going on with you. Now, this could be a personal cycle. This could be a cycle excuse me. This could be a cycle of a project that you're wanting to complete, and you're going through with it. I see some 7 of Swords. I see the 7 of Swords. Alright? Okay. So, there is some mental tests that are going on. Or this can be some type of self-deception. Or somebody else deceiving you. Now, with the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords is peculiar because it's a dragon holding the swords and breathing fire on it. Okay? So you may be fighting through these mental tests, and it's about this completion and not wanting to deceive yourself and having the strength to get through it. Alright, so I see the 7 of Swords. I always have to clarify them, but see some either self-deception or deception from others or mental tests, having to really get a hold of your life. Now, with the Three of Pentacles being here, you're working on something during the first half of July. You're working on something very hard in what you're wanting to do. And usually the Three of Pentacles is three people in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, but this is just one. So that there's only one person here in this card. And he's manifesting or working on the lifting up the Stonehenge with magic. So you are creating something. You're pushing through something. You're having the strength to push through something. Alright? And you don't want to self-deceive yourself. You don't want to be deceptive towards yourself. Feel like this is having to fight through and a mental test of not deceiving yourself. Now, with this Ten of Swords here, something has come to an end, and it's a cord cutting end, painful end. And this ending, you don't feel like you want this ending, but it has to end, because that's how you complete the cycle. Right? And you're having to have the strength to complete this cycle. But at the end of the day, something has to end. You're having to end something. And it's coming from being aware and being enlightened about something. You see how the dolphins jumping out of the water? You're having that aha moment. And you're having it, again, with the strength to complete the war. Complete the cycle. And it's ending, even though you don't want it to end. Ten of Swords is followed by the Page of Swords. By moving in whatever direction you need to. And moving in a way that you feel like you need to. What's best for you. And don't take these thoughts and feelings and have them against you, because your thoughts and feelings are not yours. They're merely influences. Alright? Every thought and feeling is an influence. It's an influence from an outside source. An outside, external person, place, or thing. And from this ending, Page of Pentacles. So you're starting something new. You're learning about something. You're starting on a project. You're starting to learn. And from this ending, I feel like it's easier for you to learn. Right? It's easier for you to do what you feel like you feel called to do. From the Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting for things to grow. Because the Six of Pentacles is about planning and giving. But the Seven of Pentacles is about waiting for things to grow into fruition. You're wanting the things to grow into fruition. You're wanting things to move forward. You're wanting things to be successful. The High Priestess is here. You are the High Priestess. You're following your intuition. You're following what you've got going on, what you feel like you are called to do. This ending might be painful, but you have to have the strength to get through it. You can't decide this self-deception no more. You can't have this deception get to you no more. Like the dragon, you gotta breathe out. You gotta kill that deception. Or remove whatever is deceiving you. following your intuition, by having the strength to complete these cycles. Now, let's clarify these cards to see what's going on. How about depth? So with the Two of Swords, you get the Four of Cups. So you're not satisfied with what things are going on at the moment. You're having to decide. You're having to pick a side. And you just don't want to pick a side. You don't want to deal with the pain of this ending. Whatever this ending is. And but you know that you need to complete the cycle. But you don't feel good about it. You don't feel too happy about it. With the Judgment, you're having a ha-ha moment that you need to end things. There's two tens. Ten of Swords and Ten of Swords. There's something really ending for you right now. There's an ending going on. And you don't feel satisfied about it. You don't feel satisfied about this ending. Or how it is ending. Now with the Strength, you get the Fool. So you're having to be strong to have this new beginning. You're having to have the strength to push on, to persevere, to continue with your life and end things that are needing to be ended. With the Ward, you get the Knight of Wands. So you've gained a lot of experience. You feel wounded. You don't want this to happen again in the future. You want the cycle to complete. But you have been through a lot of battles. Notice as the guy is bandaged up. He has a lot of wands. He's leaning on the wand like he's just been through a painful fight. Okay? This is hard, yes. This is a necessary thing to do. The Seven of Swords, you get the War. Completing a non-deception. Having a completion to not deceive yourself or have anybody else deceive you. Okay? Whatever's been deceiving you or you've been deceiving yourself, you're completing this. Putting an end to this. You're having the aha moment. And you're making an end. You're noticing that things need to end. This deception needs to end. You got two War cards and two Ten of Swords. There's a big ending here. And things need to end. The Three of Pentacles, you get the Temperance card. So you're combining what you know and working on it. And this ending in this Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles feel like two completely different situations. One of them is a painful ending, and another one is about you and your business, and creating, and taking the time to create. And it's good to take time to create. It's good to put the energy forward. Things might not seem like they're growing into fruition, but things are growing into fruition, as long as you take the time and put the necessary energy to do so. Now with the Ten of Swords, you get the King of Pentacles. Okay? So, you're having to end this comfortability as well. You can't stay comfortable forever. You can't think that you need to be on top and that's all it is. And you're on top and you don't go from there. Because at the end of the day, when you're on top, the only way to go is down. That's why you gotta have a steady incline all the time. You gotta keep on pushing all the time. You can't just be, oh, I've wanted, or That's all I need to do so I can sit back and relax. Got to keep striving forward. Got to keep pushing forward. And with the Page of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. So again, you have two Two of Swords, two Ten of Swords, and two War cards. So this is about the decision, about walk. And my advice to you is walk on it. Don't care about the fruition on what you're going and what you're walking. Continue to go on and continue to strive forward with your goals. Okay? And that's the decision you're having to make. And once you understand that, you will move forward. And with this moon here, just listen to your intuition. Listen to that little voice in your head. Listen to how you feel with the waters. Okay? Listen to your gut feeling and continue to strive forward and push on and walk. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Hermit. The Hermit's following your intuition, seeking inner guidance, listen to your inner voice, meditating. Because you want things to come to fruition. You want things to happen. But things don't happen like that. Things don't happen in a snap of a finger. It takes time. It takes energy work. It takes dedication. Excuse me. Anyway, with the High Priestess, you get the Tower. You gotta have things crumbling now. You have to let the Tower fall. And your intuition is telling you to let the Tower fall. And the knowledge you have is also telling you that you need to let the Tower fall. Now, this might be hard, but ending things, completing things, and starting this new journey and continue to work on what you are working on is best for you. It's best for your highest good. And you know it is. Because your intuition is telling you. What you know is telling you. Let's pull 3 cards from the Numerology Oracle deck. See what kind of advice the moon wants to give us. What the moon wants to give us. Now, New Moon and Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So this is a time to give to yourself and to complete and to continue to work on what you're working on. And it's dealing with others, working with others, and giving to others. So instead of taking from others, it's a time to give rather than take. But emotions are running high. Superman, emotions are running high. So it is an emotional time. It is an emotional currently in your life, in all of our lives, with everything that's going on. You gotta keep listening to intuition and keep striving forward. And with the full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. So be practical about what you got going on. Be practical about what you have in your life and what you're wanting to do. Keep being you. Keep working on what you're working on. Complete whatever you need to be, whatever is needed to complete it. Know that that was for the best. Start on this new journey. And again, don't self-deceive yourself. Okay? Don't deceive yourself. and don't give in to giving up because you don't see things into fruition. Alright. With that being said, I hope this helped. As you have a good first half of July, and I will see you in the middle of the July. And until then,